Namaste, my name is Alexandra and I'm a Thai massage practitioner and teacher. And this is my friend and client Kurt, and he has kindly agreed to be the receiver for today. So Kurt, why don't you lie on your back with the head on the pillow and your feet towards me. So in this video I would like to give you a brief overview of what Thai massage is all about, some of its working techniques and its benefits. So I've already started to work on Kurt's feet. Traditionally, we start out working at the person's feet because that allows the energy to ground down, and it is also a very non-intrusive way of introducing yourself to the client. So Thai massage originally actually comes from India, not from Thailand as the name suggests, and it has strong roots in the yoga tradition. And with migration, it came to Thailand, and where it is now practiced widely. Now, some of the techniques that we use in Thai massage is slow compression, like you see me doing right now. I'm walking up his legs using my whole hand, which we call palming. I could become a little bit more specific and work with my thumbs. And I'm actually working along energy lines. Thai massage is just like Chinese medicine, we work with energy lines. You probably know the meridians of Chinese medicine, or you've heard of them. And in Thai massage, we use a similar set of energy lines. They're called Sen lines. So besides slow compression, we also use deep assisted stretching. So, in fact, I'm going to work on this side. I'm just going to pick up Kurt's leg and give him some deep assisted stretching to open up his body in a very effective way. Now, I said before that Thai massage and yoga are very closely related to one another. Now, if you practice yoga, you might know this pose. It's called Pavanamuktasana in yoga. Now, when I do this to Kurt, though, it might be a little bit more intense and more effective because I'm helping him to go deeper into his stretch. Then I could just give him a simple spinal twist, which opens up the whole backside of the body. So I'm pinning his shoulder down and bringing his hip over. Or I could just give him a very simple hip opener. And my focus all the while I'm working on Kurt is to open up his energy lines. So although I'm working in a very physical way, my mental focus is on opening his energy body. So you've seen me working with the hands. I could very similarly also work with my feet, for example in this pose. And Kurt is a perfect example for this, or perfect match for me, because of his size and weight. I can very effectively use my feet on his hamstrings here, loosening up his muscles and his energy lines at the same time. Or I could use my knee, I could bring him over to the side, bring my knee into the side of his buttocks and open it up. Or I could use my elbow. So this is another great technique. I'm sorry I'm giving you my backside here. But here I'm using my elbow to work along the inside of his legs. Again, a very effective way that takes very little effort on my part as the practitioner. So in this way, I would work my way all the way up Kurt's body. And I would touch every part of his body, from the feet to the tips of the fingers, up to all the way up his head. So here's a nice way to release the sacrum and give relief to the lower back. I could work on his belly here. I can work on his chest. And I could just use the techniques that I already used on the legs. I could use it on the arms and on all other parts of the body. So Thai massage always has an element of fun in it as well. And I'm trying to make him do the least amount of effort as possible. So I'm just assuming I'm done with the front side of his body, and I want to turn him around onto his back. And of course, Kurt is not used to being moved around. He weighs about 200 pounds, he told me. But I can turn him around nonetheless. It's quite easy because I'm using my whole body, and I'm using good body mechanics in the way I position my body to very easily work on him. So now that he is lying on the front side of his body, I can just use the same techniques that I've already explained on the front of the body and apply them on the back. Now in this case, I'm going to work with my feet. Again, a very good technique for Kurt because he's taller and heavier than me. So I could walk all the way up into his buttocks even, and onto his back. Kurt, please bring your arms down by your side. I've worked on Kurt enough to know that I can walk on his back safely. So this is again very effective for somebody bigger than you. And of course you want to approach it in a safe way. And maybe practice on your friend first before you bring it into your practice. So my personal work tends to be very deep and dynamic. So I like to do a lot of rocking in my practice. So right here, I'm checking out the mobility of his spine. I check out what the distance of his vertebrae are and how his vertebrae are aligned, and if there's anything possibly out of alignment that I may be able to adjust through muscular work or deep pressure or assisted stretching. Or I could also use my palm and work all the way up the back. And of course I would then come around to the other side and do the other side as well. I could also come around by his head and then just palm around his shoulders. Or I could use my thumbs and give more direct pressure on this area. Now typically a Thai massage is practiced for about 2 hours, and that allows the practitioner to not only work on the physical body but actually go into the emotional, mental and spiritual body of the client. So Thai massage is not only a physical practice, but it opens up all of the different bodies. Assuming that I have done enough now on Kurt, I'm going to turn him back around. And again, I want him to have to do the least amount possible. So I'm going to just turn him around on my own and move him around on the mat. Again, sometimes the client helps, although he doesn't really have to. So, some of the techniques you've seen are muscular kneading, slow and deep compression, working with the feet, working with the elbows, and working with the knee. I also use herbal compresses that I would place on top of the client. That helps with opening up the muscles. And I personally also use aromatherapy. So I would use either essential oils or hydrosols to clear the air and clear the aura. And of course I always finish up with the head. So the idea is to draw the energy from the soles of the feet up to the top of the head, which clears all of the energy lines in the body. I want to make sure that not to miss any part of the body. And it will give the person an uplifted feeling when they're done with their massage. So I'm just going to finish up with a very brief touch on his face. And give a brief thanks to all the people that have brought the lineage of Thai massage to us. Because only through their grace have we received the teachings. So I hope this video helps you to understand a little bit more clearly what Thai massage is all about, and its benefits. Namaste.